Hey, Roblox newbie here. Today I'm going to walk you through Captain Underpants, Poopy Pants 2, Spookypants. I played this awesome Halloween game while I was doing my research for my Halloween Obby video, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's not really a true Obby, otherwise it would have been #1 on my review, but this has a lot of really cool elements, such as Obby platforming, problem solving. There was some really spooky elements to it that had me freaking out. In this first section, we're going trick-or-treating, running around the streets with little boost arrows on the floor. This is a bit of a long section, so I am gonna speed it up a bit for you so you don't have to watch me trick-or-treat at all 14 of these houses or whatever it was. I did notice at a couple of the houses that you went to that you would have to go back to the door a second time to collect your candy. It's not a big deal, but it was a little annoying at times because it happened on a few houses. Just one more left. Let's grab that, and then we can head to the gate to move on to the next stage. While there are a lot of houses to get candy from, it's really nice that they have them located on the map for you so you can know where to go, and once you get the final one, they give you the green arrow to show you where the gate is, which is really nice. In between the stages, they have a nice cutscene, which is just a nice touch. And in stage 2, we are chasing down, looks like a giant toilet. So we gotta chase it through the hallways here, and he's gonna spit out little toilets at us that we need to kick back at him. All the while, we need to avoid the water on the floor. There's holes in the floor. Now, I don't know if you actually need to hit him with all of these toilets. It sort of seemed like you needed to concentrate more on staying alive, but I was kicking the toilets at him just to be safe. This part did take me a few minutes to complete, so I'm going to speed it up a bit so we can move along to the next stage. Alright, in stage 5, we're getting to some more traditional Obby elements. The really cool thing that I like about this is you get a double jump right out of the box. You don't have to buy it or anything. So it kind of makes for some different elements where the jumps are a little further. You have to decide, do I do a single jump, double jump? So it just kind of makes it a little different than most Obbies that you see on Roblox. Going into stage 10, once I started hearing the music in the cutscene here, I got so excited. Mario is one of my favorite franchises. I've played it on every single console, and I just love that they incorporated the music and the theme of the Obby level into this game. It just makes me so happy to see this in Roblox. Stage 15 is where things start to get really spooky. You're playing Escape the Room, and as you'll see, there's a black cloud that's roaming the hallways and roaming the rooms, and if it sees you, it runs to you and tries to swallow you up. I really love the music and the background sound effects that they used. It really amplified the mood that they were looking for in this stage. I'll give you a tip. I didn't notice for the longest time the words on the bottom of the screen where it says run right now. If it says hidden, that means that the black cloud can't see you. If it turns to visible, that's when the black cloud can see you and you better get yourself hidden. Otherwise, it's going to start chasing after you. Now, it took me a little bit to realize the point of this stage. I knew I needed to avoid the black cloud, but there's actually these buttons in each of the rooms that you need to go activate. And what these buttons do is it closes and opens different doors throughout the stage. And this will help you progress through the stage and get out of here so this black cloud doesn't catch you. Oh no, oh no! Ah, I couldn't hide quick enough. Oh, I'd say if you were home alone at night on a stormy night playing this game, I could see this really messing with you a little bit, so it's really well done. So now I'm just waiting for it to creep through the wall so I can explore a little more and try to find that next button, which looks to be up there on the shelf. I think that's the last one, so we should be able to get out of here and move on to the next stage. Yep, let's go. Get me out of here. Oh. I'm scared. This stage is a bit deceiving. It's wide open. You're just running fast on these boost arrows. It's like, alright, what's gonna happen here? Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my gosh! Okay, maybe it wasn't that scary. I think I was just a little on edge from the last stage where you were escaping the room. In this next stage, the music is pretty sweet. But it is pretty similar to stage 1, where you're just running around, going trick-or-treating. You have the arrows on the ground for boosts. Visually, it looks great. They did a good job of capturing the Halloween aspect with the graves, the pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns on the side of the road while you're going trick-or-treating. I am going to speed up this stage a little bit. I think you guys get the idea. Just a fun stage with some good music to go trick-or-treating to. So at this point, I was starting to get a little bored. You know, very similar to stage 1, just trick-or-treating. So I decided I'm going to start to explore a little bit. Well, I was trying to get up on this ledge here, and then I find a bug behind this castle. And I somehow just get stuck. And I had to skip the stage, unfortunately. Stage 18 I enjoyed a lot. We're chasing, looks like an evil Captain Underpants. So you chase him down the hall, you need to avoid all the water, and then he goes up the elevator, so you need to climb the planks in the elevator shaft. This took me a few times because you can't really tell where exactly these are located, like depth-wise. So that was interesting. But we get up to the top of the elevator, so we are now continuing to chase Captain Underpants. Got to avoid all the water on the ground, jump on barrels, go over boards on the floor. Overall, it was pretty cool. So now we're heading up to the roof. As we go across the helipad on the roof, I was sort of expecting something dramatic to happen, so I was a little disappointed there. This is where it gets really interesting. The giant toilet comes back, comes and smacks you upside the head, and it looks like Captain Underpants is sticking his head out of these doors and shooting like a laser beam out of his eyes, so you gotta avoid that while also avoiding the toilets and everything else that the giant toilet's kicking at you. Another escape the room. This one was just as spooky as the last one. I think the difference is the music. It's a little more upbeat, so the atmosphere isn't quite as gloomy, but you just want to make sure you are avoiding him inside these cement cubicles, and once he passes by, you can jump over the top and get out of the room. The giant toilet's back. And this time they add these little Frankensteins that you have to avoid as well. Boom. Alright, he must be done for good. So now we're going to hop through the portal. And here we find Captain Underpants dead. And that is the end of Captain Underpants Spookypants 2. Pretty cool at the end. There's a little comic that gives you some backstory to the whole level. Overall, I thought this game was really well done. They captured the Halloween spookiness, the theme carried strong throughout. They did a really good job of making it different with every stage, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Please drop a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter at Roblox Newbies. Thanks, guys.